Before we begin, we are pleased to welcome the 341st Missile Wing Senior Code Controller, Lieutenant Colonel Chilbert, for some opening remarks.
I don't typically like to drag myself behind the podium, but I think everyone in the office can attest that I'm a pacer. But we do have Facebook Live, friends and family joining us there, so I'll try my best to stay back here. But thank you all for being here today. This is a big day. Promotions are a big deal. And it's not every day that you get to create a captain, right? But that's exactly what we're going to do today. For Lieutenant Hafoka, he just recently came to us in the code shop. Haven't had her for very long, but in that short period of time, she's made a strong impression, and she's done a lot of good things so far. So, for starters, before she was even hired into the squadron, she came over to codes. And for those of you that don't know, our codes building is a separate building behind a lot of doors, so it's not something you just happen to stumble upon. She made an intentional effort to come over, introduce herself to the whole team, to me, ask what she could do to prepare herself before she even came. She was leaning forward. And that's just a basic thing that not everyone does. Once she got there, she started training. It's a pretty significant training regimen. Excuse me. No one really knows how to be a code controller until you actually get in there and start doing it. So she started her training with Mr. Dave Decker, and my advice to her was just to focus on your training. Don't worry about anything else. If there's any distractions, let me know. And then one day, Dave came down and he said, "Chili, you have to come down and see the classroom." I'm like, "Oh crap, is it flooded? And what now could it be?" And what had happened was in our code shop, we had to clear everything out. We got new carpet, new furniture, so we emptied all of our stuff into other places in the building, including the classroom. And then when we moved back in, we found that there was a lot of stuff that we didn't really want or need anymore, and we didn't have a place for it. So we just put it in this section of the classroom. Well, Pete took it upon herself to clean all that clutter up, and it looked amazing. No one asked her to do it. She just said, "You know what? This would look better without all this stuff here." So thank you for doing that. A couple days later, I walk in the morning, and we have a little entrapment area with a trophy case displays our plaques and things like that. And it was all cleared out, and she's dusting it and cleaning it up. "What are you doing? Should you be training?" She's like, "If you're gonna have these awards, at least display it without dust on them." Okay. So that just gives you a little bit of idea of the kind of character that she has. I'm sure that is embedded with her family growing up, but she has carried that over into her military career and become a successful officer using those values. And then on top of that, she took her certification evaluation to become a code controller and smoked it, 0 deviations. So she's doing very well, very well. But we're here to promote her today. And like I said, promotions are a big deal, not just because it comes with a paycheck, although I'm sure you're ready to get those captain checks coming in. But they're a big deal because they don't happen very often. In a long 20 plus year career, you don't happen. These promotion days a handful of times. Her next one won't be for another 6 years. So this is a big day, so I'm honored to be here with you today as we go through this. Promotions are also a big deal. Well, it's a common misconception that promotions are because you did a good job. Right? It's not a pat on the back. It's actually you've just demonstrated potential to serve at the next higher grade. Okay? And with that comes more challenges, more responsibilities. Especially this one from lieutenant to captain. You can no longer use that, but I'm just a lieutenant card. Right? More will be expected of you as a captain, from your supervisors, from your peers, from your subordinates. And when you go over, if you leave after this ceremony today, you go over to the commissary to get Sour Patch Kids, walking in the aisle, they're not going to know if you've been a captain for 5 minutes or for 5 years. Okay? But they're going to see an Air Force captain, and there's certain expectations that come with them. But I know you're important, Captain. Absolutely. I have enjoyed working with Lieutenant Hafoka, but I'm more excited about working with Captain Hafoka. So, what do you think? You ready to make it official?
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Attention to orders. The President of the United States, acting upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Air Force, has placed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, integrity, and abilities of First Lieutenant Patricia Hafoka. In view of these special qualities and her demonstrated potential to serve at a higher grade, First Lieutenant Hafoka is promoted to the grade of Captain, United States Air Force, effective the 18th day of April 2024 by order of the Secretary of the Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take your seats. Paul Hafoka and Alex Gonzalez, would you please assist in pinning on the new rank? Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Patricia Hafoka.
Thank you. Let me open my phone because my speech is somewhere in here. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. It is days like this that I look forward the most. Loving what I do and making my family proud. I already started crying. Loving what I do and making my family proud is one of the highest priority in my list. As I reflect on my journey that has led me to this moment, the overwhelming feeling that fills my heart is one of profound thankfulness. I am deeply thankful for the unwavering support of my parents, who instilled in me the importance of education. My basketball coaches, who taught me lessons on the virtues of hard work, shaping my character in ways that I will always cherish. Attending the United States Air Force Academy, presenting the hardest challenge of my life. Every encounter with fellow members of the Air Force have been a lesson, enriching my understanding and capabilities in service to our country. I am particularly grateful for the love and support of my husband, whose unwavering presence grounds me for the demands of military life. There is so many others I would like to thank, but we'll be here all day if I do that. Each individual who have crossed my path has contributed to the person I am today. And for that, I hope I live a lifetime to show my gratitude. With perseverance and determination, every aspect of my life has aligned to bring me to this moment today. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to all those present here, as well as my family and friends who joined me through Facebook Live. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your presence in my life is a source of profound gratitude. I am committed to honoring that gratitude through my continued dedication in service in the Air Force. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this afternoon's ceremony. Please help yourself with some food and beverages and join us in another round of applause to congratulate our newest captain, Patricia Hafoka.